Hi Lisa, it's Wednesday night. I figured there was no better time to take my first stab at this than now. I figured there was no better topic than being bad at something. I think a lot of times people are so afraid of trying something new because being bad at something really sucks. Especially when people who are good at it make doing it seem really effortless. Right? But to be good at something, you just have to put the hours in. Malcolm Gladwell says to takes 10,000 hours to master something, but I really think that the hardest part is that first 2,000 hours. Some will get through this by learning things when they're young and unafraid of sucking at it. Sometimes you're old and you can't do that. Other people go to school and put themselves in an environment where it's not only acceptable but also expected to be bad at something. That takes a lot of time and money, and most people don't have those luxuries. The option that most people are left with is just simply to wade through the shittiness of being bad at it. And I think the best way to do that is by building a habit of practicing the thing that you want to be better at, which brings me to the second topic I want to talk about in this, and that's just building habits. I think that changing habits is a practice skill, and the only best way to do that is by practicing it, right? And just changing habits. Doing this for a few years now. Younger, taught myself to write lefty. Just forced myself, sitting in class when I was kind of bored or falling asleep or something. One of the things that was really funny was just that I trained myself to say sorry instead of sorry. More recently, switched pockets, which pocket I kept my phone in, from my right side to my left side. Those little things, right, they don't do much on their own, but as you do more of them, you get better and better at changing your habits and just a practice in self-will. A practical one that I've done recently is using a to-do list. Every time I think of something I need to do, put on the to-do list, and it's just a matter of reminding myself every time and making it into a habit. Writing down my notes, taking down thoughts and things like that. It's just about practicing and doing it until it becomes a habit, and just forcing yourself into doing it. The goal is, if I make it a habit of creating these videos and do it on a regular basis, it's simply a matter of time until I start getting good at it. And then from there, the limit is just how much effort I put into it. I want to leave you with a challenge to create some small habit that will help you be closer to being the person that you want to be. I'll have to think of a good sign off for these maybe, but until then, I'm just going to leave you with two. The first, John Green's, and the second, inspired by you. Don't forget to be awesome. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. Be her.